like to welcome you to the dedication of the Hedberg Public Library Bookmobile, and it's a collaborative project with the Leadership Development Academy. Thank you all for coming today. I'm Linda Ross. I'm the Executive Director of the Leadership Development Academy, and I'm excited for the team to share with you about this project. But first I wanted to take a moment to tell you a little bit about the Leadership Development Academy. We're a nonprofit premier leadership organization in Rock County, empowering future leaders to create a better place to live in Rock County. And I believe the Bookmobile shows some of that, trying to make a better place to live for children in Rock County. Since our founding in 2003, we have more than 300 alumni who went through the program and are now holding key leadership positions in Rock County. The Leadership Development Academy is strong and growing. Classes meet one Friday a month from September to May. We begin the year with a personality test called Real Colors, and then we team members up so that they get to work in their project teams. And it's very interesting because we have people who are from all different personality types working on the same team, and it can be very, very challenging in the beginning, but once they figure out how to work together, it is very, very good. Throughout the year, we meet at various locations in Rock County, and we work on public speaking, complex problem solving, interpersonal communication, leadership skills, branding, fundraising, marketing, crisis management, and media relations. And all of this goes together to form a great project. We tour various companies and nonprofits, and we bring attention to economic development and various social issues in our community, including poverty and homelessness. Participants can learn how to get involved in government and learn about serving on boards. Project management is a huge component of the Leadership Development Academy. Each year, participants are divided into the groups, and they really do make a difference in our communities. This Hedberg Public Library Bookmobile is a perfect example, and I just want to thank the team. They've done a great job this year, and now I'd like to introduce Kyle Mayer.
Thanks, Linda. I'd like to introduce the rest of the members of the Bookmobile team. Andrea Levine is here, Stephanie Pajerski, and Brent Sutherland and Jessica Grant Turk are the other two members of our team. Thanks to the rest of the team for making this happen. As Linda mentioned, it was a collaborative effort, not just amongst us as LDA participants, but between the City of Janesville, the Janesville Fire Department, and the Hedberg Public Library, and so many of our other sponsors. So, from the start of our project, we knew we wanted to have an impact on something, or have an impact on children, and have a project that was sustainable. So the Bookmobile fits both of those needs. It's going to be out touring the City of Janesville, directly impacting the lives of kids each summer. In addition, it's sustainable because the library has the workforce in place, or the avenues in place to distribute that. So the other vision we had from the beginning was an ice cream truck, and so many of you were outside kind of as the Bookmobile pulled in, and it's got lights and it plays sounds, and it's going to be very reminiscent of an ice cream truck, and hopefully it's going to make the kids excited, and we envision them running directly to the Bookmobile as it pulls into the neighborhood schools. Fundraising, we reached out to many community businesses and organizations, and also set up a GoFundMe page. So I'd like to take a moment to recognize and thank our sponsors. The Janesville Fire Department, who donated the ambulance to be used as the Bookmobile. The Hedberg Public Library, the Leadership Development Academy, which was the avenue in which this was all arranged. Fetch Graphics, Why the Fuss Technical Solutions, Baker Tilly, Dean St. Mary's Janesville Hospital, the Janesville Education Foundation, AG Energy, and the School District of Janesville. At this time, I'd like to introduce Fire Chief Randall Baker with the Janesville Fire Department.
Thank you. First of all, I just want to say on behalf of the men and women of the Janesville Fire Department, we're proud to be a part of this project. I think it's an important project, and it'll benefit the community as a whole. I'd also like to thank Mark Freitag, the city manager, and Ryan McHugh, the deputy city manager, for their assistance in allowing me to go forward with this and doing this project. The interesting thing about this ambulance has served the community since 1997 and saved many lives over those years. And now I think it's going to save a lot of lives in different ways. And I think it's just as important. So very excited. We're happy to be a part of it. And again, just thank you on behalf of the men and women of the Janesville Fire Department.
So thanks to the City of Janesville, again, without their project, the initial donation of this vehicle is what really brought the momentum or gave us the momentum to move this project forward. So at this time, I'd like to introduce Bryan McCormick, who's the director of the Hedberg Public Library, to talk a little bit about their thoughts on this project moving forward.
Thank you. Thanks everyone for coming. I think it was just in February that this idea really kind of was pitched to us about getting a bookmobile to the library, and I was thinking, yeah, but don't they have graduation in May? I'm like, that's pretty ambitious. But it was kind of like, sure, go for it. And I think it was like 2 weeks later that I heard from Brent that we got the vehicle. You know, the fire department's got a surplus ambulance. It'd be great for a bookmobile. And I started thinking, I'm like, you know, I really would. It would be just perfect for what we're envisioning using it for. And we've been doing things, trying to get out into the community a little bit more. And this is going to be a really neat way to do that and to kind of get to pockets of people that maybe have a harder time getting here to use the library and use our resources. So we're going to put it to very good use. I have ambitious plans. I definitely want to, we're going to start with the schools. The schools played a big part in this, with the principals being involved in this project, and obviously getting the kids involved. You know, we definitely want to get them, you know, that literacy component and getting those kids the books in their hands, and then kind of spreading out into other parts of the community where we have those neighborhoods where we can be there and they can come to the vehicle or to the bookmobile and use those books. And we're going to make it into a hot spot so you'll be able to use your electronic devices as well. So we'll be at the fairs and events, and we'll be all over. So I was very pleased with how it turned out. You know, kind of think, well, you know, it's an ambulance. I wonder how they're going to work in the books and all that concept. And then you see the picture on it, and it's like, wow, this is really going to be cool. I did want to share that the article was timely that was in the Gazette, because just last week I was in D.C. for National Library Legislative Day. I had copies of that article. I had pictures of that bookmobile. And we visited every legislator from Wisconsin, and I was able to share that story on how, you know, this was the community really coming together. And this is something that we've really taken as a philosophy here at the library for a couple of years, that we want to bring people together and we want to share our ideas and thoughts and kind of build that community. And then you get a bookmobile project like this where so many different people had to come together and make this happen, and in a very relatively short period of time too. So it's neat to see that happen, you know, for this community. And I think it's such a great story. Next summer, the American Library Association has their annual conference, and it's in Chicago next year. And I want to take the bookmobile down to that and show the whole, you know, National Library community, you know, what we did here in Janesville, and kind of maybe spur some other community building ideas in their community. So with that, I want to thank the group for everything. Thank you everyone for coming. And you're going to see us about town. And we're going to be out there. So thank you.
So at this time, I'd like to invite the rest of the team up, as well as Bryan, so that we can present the keys to the bookmobile to them. Bryan, on behalf of the Leadership Development Academy, it's with great honor that we can present to you the keys of the bookmobile.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
information on the bookmobile, and as the summer proceeds, you can visit hedbergpubliclibrary.org. There'll be a bookmobile page on the library's website for more information. If you'd like to support with a monetary contribution, checks can be made payable to the Hedberg Public Library Foundation for the ongoing costs of running the bookmobile around the city. And I would like to thank everybody for coming out today and let them know the bookmobile will be downstairs outside for a little while here, so definitely go check it out, take a look inside, and see how it's set up at the time being. And then they've also got refreshments and whatnot in the lobby. So refreshments and advertisements about the bookmobile and moving forward are in the lobby. So thanks again for coming.